07 first thing first, man. That boy speaking on his thoughts on us shaping reality. Maverick on how your thoughts can shape your reality. Okay, so basically manifestation, things along that nature. Okay.
You think about a red car, what are you going to see all day? Red cars. That's your reality at that point. So really, like he said, I organize my thoughts to where I create my reality.
But after you do that, like right now, a thought can come in my head. I have the power, like I was telling you before, to get on the dog and ride like a bull. And before I speak with my mouth, I could change it to where I ain't saying the wrong right? To the point you get to the point where that don't have to come in. That's beautiful. A lot of people never get to that. A lot of people can't sit here and say the whole time I'm looking at you, I want to punch you in your face every time you say something stupid. I bet a lot of people don't punch you in your shit. In their mind, they think, I don't want to punch you. I bet you Maverick probably want to punch you in your shit. But we're not going to punch you in your shit. I'm keeping real. Because we understand this. That's certain talk.
But the mind, going back to the mind and the brain, really the mind receives the message and the brain organizes it. Okay, if that makes sense.
Well, we control one, he control two. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, like, I chat. So I'm a chat. I talk to the spirits, right? But only thing I do, I understand two things that it could be it. There's one spirit you talk to that's gonna make your body feel like you vibrate. And I know this bug goes smart, but I feel honey. If that make me feel, I'll listen, right? Because there's no feeling attached to truth. The truth gonna hurt somebody on either side. So if there's a feeling attached to something inside me, it's wrong. Ain't the right thing to do. I'm do it.
They are aware does a right and wrong still plays a role in how you.
But that's the real genius. They already said it. The real genius is one that can watch their thoughts and understand what they're thinking. That's a real genius because listen, I understand that these thoughts is not coming from. But imagine this. They said that's a real genius, but they also said that makes you schizophrenic. So now he says genius, but before if you got other thoughts in your head and they coming in, you're schizophrenic, be crazy. But now when it happened, you're a genius. Which one is?
Well, here's the thing too. If you have a thought, think about this. Who's listening?
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of go along with a video I seen them talk about them not neurodivergent people. You know, some people on the spectrum of autism around be smart as shit too. Who else? Geniuses. They down there connected all three of them dots. And they saying, there's another theory I just seen. They talking about, oh, that's the only people that AI can't really think like yet. But I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't really believe that. I think that's exactly who AI been thinking like.
What? That sounds crazy.
Think about a thought and you hear yourself, you observe yourself. Who's listening? Is that you? What's the thought?
Who's talking? Is that you?
Who's talking? Who's listening? So when you hear your thoughts.
See, look, if you got to ask them type of questions, gang, it's that first condition I was talking about. Schizophrenia, yeah. Be careful. It's a thin line between insanity, gang.
Whose voice do you hear? I feel like that's spirit. That's the mind. That's the thing that we can't extort. It doesn't sound like your own voice. It sounds like my own voice, but again, the mind and the brain are two different things. Again, the mind receives the message and the brain organizes it.
It's two of the same thing. Because both of them is you, but both of them are different. It's two levels. It's like this. It's like, okay, it's this level and it's this level, but it's part of the same. You get what I'm saying? So like, that's why you can't really explain it. Because you gonna ask me, yo, where is the mind? It's in this church. Because it's in this program. Because it's part of the atom. And the atom will connect everybody to the dark source of the creator. But it's part of everything.
And think about the beginning, the source, the creator, the beginning. Who were the first two people that was created? Eve, right? What we're made of? Eve, evolution.
Why they gotta be that word?
What are we talking about?
The trees got eyes and ears. Everybody know he's just not telling you.
But wasn't a conspiracy theory going on? But we can't speak on atoms no more. What are we talking about? Atoms 22 whole time.
Did you know that? Did you know that they say this is that the tree itself, that it mimics other trees by standing up and looking at it and then doing what it do? Did you know that a tree can hear water miles away and tell the roots to go towards the water that just heard how I can't even find tree? What that? Unless the earth eyes. But the big guy bond can't see it. Right? That's why you can't figure it out.
That audio sound like that though.
Everything much.
That bitch sound AI to them up.
Well, they them sunflowers are able to turn and make sure that they grab radiation from the same direction of other sunflowers that are facing the sun.
How can they go without eyes?
Back on it.
Right?
Well, even trees, if you look at, certain scans on trees, you can see the tree breathing.
Yeah. Well, I feel it when I ground. I thought I was going crazy. So I would ground it and I say, I took God's a God.
This is why you're not a ground, because the earth has a heartbeat.
And I try to breathe.
So how do you know if it's your thoughts or the Earth's thoughts, based on what you're saying?
Well, we're one and the same, because near your eye, where you go back in.
You never die. Let me tell you, you never died. Let me tell you why you never died. You never experienced death. I tell you why you never experienced death, because right now you simultaneously live it all at the same time. And before you can experience death, you pop up in another reality.
Multiverse.
Well, tell me.
Which they proven.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie, but I done had me a couple time leaps. I done had me a couple jumps. And I had me a couple close calls that, boy, they were beyond close. You feel me? Like, nah, that couldn't have been close, gang. I ain't gonna lie, boy. It wasn't gonna make it out of that one. You see what I'm saying? So now it might be a little theory. It might be a little theory on. He might be on to something. That's all I'm saying, gang. You feel me? It was a couple close calls that were closer than they probably should have been. You feel me? All I'm saying, gang. You know how like you had a near-death experience? Maybe it wasn't near death. Maybe you died, gang. That's all I'm saying. Boy, you just showed up somewhere else. You know things do maybe feel a little different in that galaxy.
I'm proving that there's parallel reality.
what's I telling you? I'm telling you it was a truth. I'm telling you, you think you died, but your body never experienced death because you're scared of death, right? So since you're scared of it, you never experienced it. So you jump back in another body, but the way to be and to be this love is to experience because it can't happen. Right? This is like playing chicken. Stand in the road. Let the car come. You stay there. The car don't move. If you move, you're back in another body.
How many times have you been here?
If you move, you back in another body.
How many times?
Great question. I died 5 times. That I remember, right? And I'm gonna tell you how I remember, which I did remember because I was there in the mirror, right? And I was meditating. Right in the meditation, I would go into my meditation and I was in Michael Jackson. I heard Michael Jackson, I could meditate the mirrors. Then I heard from him that Michael Jackson said that he had to record a song really fast before Prince got it. Then I also listened to Michael Jackson music and I know he was speaking about the monad. And the monad knows everything. It's the creator's willing name. A lot of people don't know. So, right that in that room, the whole room was full of mirrors. He meditated. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try. I sat down, lit my candle, I meditate. I'm looking at myself. I'm meditating my eyes open. They don't want to see everything. I don't want to miss. I'm keeping it real. I'm looking in the mirror, my eye over the rest of the mirror. I start seeing myself shrinking, getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And after I went away, a light flashed up. And the light flashed up, I saw 5 faces. Girl, a boy, a child, a bam, then a bright action, then darkness.
Then what song did Michael Jackson have? Man in the Mirror.
And then I got scared as a bitch. I came back. This reality. Because I didn't understand 2 things, right? When you astral project, and the guy to say this, but I tell the guy I know everything, because soon as you said to me, you created to me how to prevent it from happening. The guy to say, yo, after death, you can die. But crazy says, if you can't die when you do it, you be putting fake water right there. Because the water will keep you grounded. So when I lay down in astral project, I put the water right there and stay grounded to reality. And the guy ain't gonna die. That string not gonna break because water was the first thing on this earth. Period. And shorts came from that. So water, the blood of God. Yeah. So if you keep the water there, you can float to all different realities all you want.
So if these realities and the interactions that we have with the objects around us are objective, what would that mean for a Mandela effect?
What's objective?
Objective means.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's 2026. It's about time we start believing in Mandela effects. Let's just all come to an agreement that these people is playing in our face and just changing documentation live on the internet. Because people that came back with proof of actual hard copies of a long time ago. Like, nah, see, y'all wasn't tripping. It really used to be like that. We done seen companies go bankrupt, disappear, get in trouble for all type of things. You think it would be beyond them to just change something in the past? Not even change something in the past, alter some shit and just trade secret. Everybody be quiet, nobody say nothing, nobody expose it. Come on, gang. Let's stop with this Mandela effect and just come to an agreement that these people is playing in y'all face. Changing whatever they want to change and get y'all out to talk about it. Let's just keep that bit of honey, gang. Ain't no Mandela effects, them people playing in y'all face, boy. Just changing. He said, nah, real talk. Boy, they had to be altering data, changing things, deleting. Y'all remember gravity? When teachers used to tell us about gravity and shit in school, now they talking about magnetism. Y'all kids, boy, y'all gonna look crazy to them talking about, parent, you good? You straight? Damn, I ain't know my parents was. That's how they gonna look at y'all for real. It's crazy.
Your experience on something versus being objective.
How you supposed to know?
Being objective is it is what it is. Subjective is I think what it is.
Yeah, sometimes spirit be.
I used to think, oh, nah, it's just multiverse. We just in somebody else's universe whole time. You feel me? And their universe just a little bit slightly different than ours was. You feel me? So maybe they see things one way and we see it a different way. But whole time, they playing in our face game. They just edited it in real time, altering things. Just like, boy, the last 2-3 years, they'll take something off the internet in a day. Remember, everything on the internet was forever? But a sensor takes some shit off in a day. Boy, you think they ain't altering little things over here? You feel me? The test thing, like, oh, let's see if we change this real quick. And just get them to think, oh, nah, and just say we didn't change it. So they just come up with some conspiracy theory. Manipulation, gang. That's all I'm saying.
They keep changing the word. They change words every time the spirit come back. If the spirit like this word mean that word, cow last time is cows, and now
We'll go into his point. He said Mandela effects, which gives credence to parallel universe.
I don't know about the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect, everybody confused. Let me tell you, but listen, the time until the AD probably didn't know this. I'm gonna tell you that after the spirit told me. Listen, they was create a machine. And the machine then creating this slashing together pretty fast.
Large Hadron Collider.
And when they collide, you remember all the realities I told you about having at the same time? They got slipped the up.
There. Deciding up in 08, 09 when they had their first successful collision, and that thing Mandela.
Yes. See, they got see how you know exactly what happened? He just got the proof, and then he knew exactly what happened. He gonna tell you the suspects and the names and all that. Go names.
So right now they're saying that it goes in a 3-year cycle, so they just shut it down, and it's about to fire back up in 2020.
So I'm gonna get all the I know now. I can't go back. I'm gonna go back. I ain't gonna go back.
Man, they have right now. They said they're paying up microscopic black holes.
No, I ain't going back. I'm not turning back to that. I'm not killing and going back to the streets.
They on it.
I go to hell first.
It's going down.
I'll go to hell first. That's all about. Let's send me to hell.
So you don't have a fear of death, but you understand.
That's what I'm gonna say.
What you think this is? Send you to what you think this is? Let's just be honest. What's pure in this world? What's heavenly? What's good? Come on, gang. This is hell. Boy, you know how they used to be like hell on earth? Bitches ain't even saying that no more, cause they all know deep down. But it hell, boy. We don't know what we did to get here, boy, but it hell, boy.
Listen, no, listen, death was invented. Listen, let me tell you, it's like no death was invented and hell was invented. All this is. Let me tell you something. If it actually for, if the creator loves you, is it more logical that he loves you and burn you, or have different versions of you coming back in a different reality until you get it? Which one would a loving creator do? He definitely didn't burn you forever.
He ain't lying.
Right? You gotta think sometimes. You can't say, okay, cool. If this nigga burn me forever, then this is the devil. I got to kill him. I'm going to try to find God with my sweat. They don't blow God.
What?
Listen, if you ever put me in, hell, burn me, they are killing you. They want to fuck heaven. I'm spending my whole life to find heaven so I can kill God.
That's why you won't go to heaven, because you're talking about it.
If you burn some bitch, nigga, if you finna burn, we going to war. Why you gonna burn me and I don't know about you yet? If you telling me that this is more brighter and more smart and knowledgeable, you gonna burn me? Well, I'll kill you. I'm gonna kill God. If God gonna burn me, I'm gonna kill God.
But you crying?
Right? I don't think you understand. They lied to me. They made me think that what was there about God. So who's that? Me.
When did the concept of hell actually start?
I ain't gonna lie, boy. People been playing with God a little too much lately, boy. They be getting a little too comfortable with it too. Like, I'm talking about too comfortable. I don't know if they really like believe that he ain't coming back or something, boy. But all right, nah. All right. Be careful. Be careful. I don't know if y'all heard about Judgment Day. Y'all had me so, oh no, but Judgment's AD. It's after death. You feel me? So just do as good as you can is all I'm saying, man. Just do as good as you can. Y'all stop being so impure and so evil, thinking that it ain't gonna be no consequence for it later on. That's all I'm saying, gang. That's all I'm saying. Be careful.
When they started preaching that, where does a preacher go to? Church. They tell you tithe, right? 10% of your income. Wow.
So what was the first reporting of toss in hell reported? From what I know, it would have got 1,500 DC. Go ahead.
You dumb nigga.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, right. Look at it dead. So everything come from. You know why? Everything duplicated. Everything's a carbon copy. Right? Everything so far from the truth is crazy. right? But where did the Book of Dead come from? Let me tell you where it come from. A lot of people know. They think this is where it come from. No, this ain't nothing but the clay tablets, the text. Those are clay.
So whatever you learn in your readings of the Book of the
I
Dead.
ain't never read it.
But why do you have those?
I don't read. It manifested it for my reality. It just meant to show me that everything that I said. True. You think I'm? But I mean, read. I never read the book. I don't read. Let me tell you something. I don't read. I cannot spell a word that got more than 4 letters, or maybe 5 sometimes. Nigga, I'm slow. Nigga, I had a GED. My brain is stupid, but the mind is powerful. I'm stupid out there.
Right? If you have a lot of wisdom, I just think it's unchanneled because
Can you read that? Just pop it out, understand it. Can you read this? Wrap it up, then look, wrap it up. You should not read this. I understand. If the guy could this, she read it. There's a lot of biscuits. Listen, when the guy for the read it, she reading to me good. She walked it good. Cause nigga, I could never read it. That was the guy they got the information. Bro, I can read this. My brain can't process this.
Okay, now process electricals.
What about being 10? Being 10.
I don't know now, boy. Unc lost me at the end, boy. I don't know what Unc was talking about, boy. He got to talk about a whole bunch of books and scribblets and tablets. You know, he stay saying that same little line though. He ain't never read none of the books. The information just be coming to him through Sophie Alicia and all the other guys that he be worshiping and shit, you feel me? And through breathing and yeah, he consistent with his little information that he be saying and shit at the same time. Don't mean y'all to blindly listen to that shit though, man. That nigga crazy, boy. Now you know we was 607 though, but still, nah, bro. Discernment. Be careful. That's all I'm saying, boy. Yeah, be moving like God ain't real. Be all right. Gonna be something for y'all lad, boy. Y'all ain't gonna be in the same room with the devil, boy. He gonna be right next to y'all like, damn, he in chains too? He down here too? I got to turn out the AC real quick. But you think he got control of it? Nah, boy. That God finna be burning y'all lad, boy. Yeah, you better repent. Move better. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I'll kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit a list for real, nigga, get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, better than spoofer, I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.